Hello guys, have you ever a question arise in your mind? Why Philistine hates so much with Israeli? We will discuss about that in this video. Before that, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe the channel and also like the video. So let's start. Imagine being evicted from your home overnight. Sounds terrifying, doesn't it? Now let's delve into history. The year is 1948, a year that Palestinians refer to as the Nakba, or catastrophe. This year marked the establishment of the State of Israel, a milestone celebrated by some, but for Palestinians, it was a time of tremendous loss and displacement. Suddenly, hundreds of thousands of Palestinian Arabs found themselves uprooted from their homes and communities. Homes that had been inhabited for generations were left behind, along with a sense of belonging and identity. This wasn't just about losing a physical space, it was about losing a part of oneself, a part of one's history. The echoes of this displacement still reverberate today, etched deep within the collective memory of the Palestinian people. This displacement created a deep wound, a grievance that still echoes in the hearts of many Palestinians. Now, think about waking up every day under occupation. Freedom is a dream, isn't it? Imagine living in the West Bank, including East Jerusalem, or in blockaded Gaza. Every day, the reality of Israeli occupation shapes your life. Checkpoints, movement restrictions, and an overwhelming military presence are reminders of an existence under control. This occupation isn't just physical, it's a psychological weight, a constant stressor that impacts every aspect of daily life. Now let's turn our attention to the West Bank. Here, the landscape is dotted with Israeli settlements. These are not just houses, they are symbols, tangible reminders of a claim to land that Palestinians view as their own. Many Palestinians perceive these settlements as illegal, as violations of international law. They see them as barriers to their dream of a sovereign Palestinian state. The expansion of these settlements often triggers conflicts, fueling tension and resentment. But the situation doesn't stop at occupation and settlements. There are also periodic outbreaks of violence, episodes that take a toll on Palestinian communities. Picture military operations, clashes, loss of life, injuries, and destruction. These events stir up deep-seated trauma and exacerbate negative feelings towards Israelis. These factors, among others, have led to a buildup of frustration, resentment, and anger. Ever wondered what it's like not having access to basic resources or having your identity questioned? Imagine living in a state of scarcity where access to water, land, and economic opportunities is restricted. This is a reality for many Palestinians in the West Bank and Gaza Strip, exacerbating frustrations and fueling resentment. Then there's the issue of national identity. Palestinians have long yearned for self-determination and statehood, aspirations that are deeply entwined with the conflict. Any perceived encroachment on these ambitions by Israeli actions can ignite anger and hostility. And let's not forget the power of the media. Media coverage and propaganda can shape perceptions, and negative portrayals can perpetuate stereotypes and hostility. In the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, like many others, these portrayals can have a profound impact on sentiments and attitudes. These challenges have only added to the complex tapestry of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. But remember, not all Palestinians harbor these feelings. There are indeed Palestinians who tirelessly strive for peace, advocating for coexistence with Israelis. This Israeli-Palestinian conflict is a complex tapestry, threaded with political, economic, and humanitarian concerns. Unraveling it calls for an all-encompassing approach that addresses these varied aspects. In the end, the goal should be dialogue, understanding, and a peaceful resolution to the conflict. Because everyone deserves to live in peace, don't they?